Hey world. So here I am in my robe with my coffee, and I've decided that morning vlogs would take place on Mondays. So it's Monday, and I'm, yeah, I'm gonna just jump in and start. So I am bipolar, and I have a lot of anxiety issues. So my brain kind of runs in a million different places a lot. And currently, right now, my brain is running in the, we are looking for a new place to live mode. So I have anxieties about that. But it'll be okay, and we'll find a place. It's just that hassle of knowing you're gonna have to move, and then everything being in a disarray, and yeah. So I thought maybe making a vlog channel would help me overcome those anxieties and fears. So here I am. I am trying to get into this YouTube scene, but I'm more personable in person, I guess. I'm way more charismatic in person because I have somebody to talk to, so I'm talking to a world that I can't see. And for me, that's a little weird, but it's okay because, I mean, I love YouTube and I like watching YouTube videos, especially life videos. So this is my life channel, and it's going to be about my life with my husband Aaron and our fur baby Athena, and all of the good things that we do and the adventures that we go on and all the fun things. So I am in my robe, and I know people are going to be like, oh, your makeup isn't done, or you don't have regular clothes on, but I mean, in my defense, it is 8 o'clock in the morning, and yeah. So to help me, because my vision is a little bit blurry today, I've hijacked my husband's spare pair of glasses. Thank you, honey, for leaving them at home. And I've got my coffee, and I am, yeah, here I am. So we have to move, like I said, and we've moved 3 times. Well, I have moved 3 times in 3 years, so I move a year. 3 years ago, I moved from California to Washington, and then from Washington to Colorado, and now we're in Colorado. We're moving from Denver to somewhere closer to where my husband works, because his commute is long, and nobody wants to stay in a car for that long. So we looked at one place, and we've been looking online for a lot of other places, but they're like really hard to come by decently affordable places that, I mean, offer all the things that we're looking for, all the amenities that we want. Like, for instance, a fireplace. Our current apartment has a fireplace, and it's amazing, and we have a covered patio, which we like because when it snows or rains, we could be outside and not have to worry about it. And so far, the places we looked at don't have covered patios. And that just kind of, I don't know, it just takes it away for us. Like, we looked at a place yesterday, and it just wasn't, it wasn't what we were looking for. We have a 1-bedroom, 1-bath where we're at now. And there was absolutely no way that I could think about it. Because right now we have an elevator, which is amazing. And this place had like a million stairs that we walked up. And like, we got upstairs, and I was just, like, the lady was like, oh, look around, you know, and let me know if you have any questions. And so, like, I'm just like, whew, Lord, I'm trying to get, you know, my bearings, because I just went up like 50 steps. And I'm used to just jumping on an elevator and pushing a button. So I was like, yeah, moving up. And it wasn't just like a straight staircase. It was a, like, not necessarily a spiral, but kind of like offset staircase where it goes up. And I mean, the amenities were great. Like, they had 2 pools, a volleyball court. They had like a really cool gym and all these other things that we were looking for, but didn't have a fireplace. And the 1-bedroom, 1-bath we looked at was literally maybe just the size of our living room and our kitchen, and that was crazy. I was like, wow, okay. So we are definitely taking a hit on moving out of this place to a much smaller place. And oops. Yeah, it was just it just wasn't what we were looking for. So we came all the way back, and that apartment was in Westminster. And I mean, the apartments were nice if you lived alone and you didn't really have like a spouse. And we have our cat Athena, who's our fur daughter, and she likes to go outside, and she likes to look through the awning. She likes to just like look out through the rail and see things below. Well, this one was really open, and I was just afraid that she would fall through, and it had me freaked out like crazy. So definitely not that. And packing. Packing is my next thing that I'm going to get into. I don't mind packing so much as purging is one of my problems. I love my stuff. And my husband is very much a minimalist in life, whereas I'm borderline hoarder, but not like hoarder like on the shows. I just like what's mine, and I like to keep it, I like to keep my stuff. So I have to go through and purge everything, which at some point I will show a vlog. I mean, I have just my craft stuff and some laundry that I have to do, and it's just insane the amount of things that I have. And oh, there's a glare in the glasses. I'm sorry. Is that better? Whoop. Yeah, so it's just a lot. And so I've got the task of going through every single thing that I have by myself, because we don't have any friends here, which is not anybody's fault but my own, because I haven't put myself out there to anybody. I have some pen pals that live here, and I'm going to be meeting up with one of them in May when she comes down, but I don't really have any friends here, so it's not like I could have one of my girlfriends come over or one of my guy friends come over and say, hey, sit with me and, help me purge. I don't have that. So I'm left to my own devices, and when I'm left to my own devices, I tend to be like, oh, you know what, I'm going to use that eventually. And then I kind of keep everything. Like, we have a stack of mail, and my husband's like, why do you keep this garbage? And I'm like, well, when we go camping, we have stuff to burn, Instead of just throwing it away, we could use it when we go camping. And it's winter, and so, well, actually, I don't know if we hit spring yet. Probably not, but it's winter, and we're not going camping anytime soon. So then I was like, oh, well, we can use it for the fireplace, which we have, but I mean, I have more stacks of paper than we probably need. So between that and just having to get to the point where I could say, I don't need this, I don't need this, this can go, as opposed to, oh, I can use this later. So I'm going to have to, use the method that I saw in Sex and the City, the movie, where it was keep, toss, and give away. And then I was thinking about the Marie Kondo method, where everyone has been, totally stuck on, because, I mean, I have her book, The Magic Art of Tidying Up, and, I mean, it's awesome, but I really have a lot of sentimental value attached to the things that I have. And so for me, looking at it and saying, oh, I don't need you anymore, thank you for being in my life, doesn't work for me. I've tried it. I'm going to still keep trying, but I just don't think it's going to work. So, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, so the things that I have to do today are I have to clean the kitchen, and I have to purge the cupboards. Sounds like so much fun. And then after I purge the cupboards, I have to go and purge our walk-in closet, because it is as if a laundry hamper went and just exploded. And I have clothes everywhere. And it's crazy because the clothes that I have in there, I don't even really wear. I don't wear a majority of the things that I have. So I think I just need to get them and then post them up to many of the other clothes things, like the online shops. There's one, I can't remember what it's called now. Yeah, my brain is failing me on what things are called. But this is kind of just a raw video. So I'm not editing it. I'm not doing anything other than just uploading it. And, I mean, if there's anybody else that goes through the same thing as I do, please comment below and give me a follow and let me know that you go through the same things. Or if there's anybody else in the world that's bipolar that knows what it's like to be in the gray area of being a manic and depressed, like you're in that gray area, comment below and let me know you're here. Because I am trying. I'm trying to figure out how to make this move much simpler than the last moves, because I purged my whole entire life when I moved from California to Washington. And I still had a lot of stuff with me, even though it didn't feel like I had a lot. And then when we moved from Washington to Colorado, I was like, man, why did I pack all of this stuff that I didn't need? Like, this is just wasting space. And, sorry, my husband just let me know he made it to work. Why am I wasting space with all this stuff that I'm not using? Why am I wasting space with these clothes I'm not wearing? Because I feel like I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to be able to fit into them. But instead of just getting rid of them and getting new clothes, I'm just holding on so tight to them. And I'm like, ugh, Crystal, don't do this. And I know that it's easy for a lot of people to just purge through their things. But for me, it's just so hard. And my husband can go through things and he could throw anything away he wanted. For me, it's a little bit harder. So, I don't know, that's the things that I have to do. I have to purge my craft area because it is, well, I'll just show you. It's bad. It's so bad. Like, I started purging it yesterday. That's my craft area. So that's my entire craft area, and I started purging it, and all of the boxes are boxes that I have. One is trash, one is giveaway to like pen pals and stuff, and then the other one is different seasons. So I've got a lot of boxes over there and a lot of things to try to purge through because I'm trying to pull everything out. And it's really hard. And I don't know how to do it by myself, but I'm trying. I know a lot of people can do it, and they're just like, you just have to do it. So I'm just gonna have to do it, but I'm not really good at it. But have to do it. Like, what do you know what to keep and what to not keep? Like, oh man, I craft so much that for a regular person that doesn't craft, you know, you see scraps of like tools, scraps of ribbon as just trash, but to me it's like I see potential in paper crafts or crafts in general. Like, I can use ribbon that's like this much to make like a little tiny bow for ears that I'm making, or if I have, you know, just enough string to make one dream catcher, I'm like, oh, that would be a really pretty color to blend into another color. And it's things like that. Like, how do you part with things like that? I know you could always just go get more, but why waste money? Like, that's where I am right now. So anyways, this video is almost 14 minutes long, which is probably too long to just be like chatting, but this is my life right now. And raw and unedited. Here I am. There I go. Oh man. So, and now my nose is starting to run. This is my morning. So, good morning world. I hope that you are having a much easier time than I. I know this is an adventure. I know this is gonna be fun in some ways. I mean, it's, at least we don't have to drive through 5 states like last time, so that's great. Definite thumbs up for that. Yeah, if you have any tricks or tips on purging craft supplies, if you are a micro hoarder like myself, please drop them below. That would be great. If you can relate to me, drop a comment letting me know that, you know, girl, you're not alone. Because I have my husband and he's great, but Purging. Purging stuff is so hard. So, give it a go. I'm going to give it a go. And I'm going to let this go because now it's 15 minutes. So, I will talk to you guys later and post an update video on how my purging has gone. And hopefully this area looks better. And hopefully I can get it sorted through rather nicely. And thanks again, honey, for letting me wear your glasses. I will talk to you guys later.